Long before courts, rules, or written laws existed, the universe functioned on a silent, perfect law, the law of karma. It does not shout, it does not threaten, it does not punish in anger, yet it never forgets. Lord Krishna called it the law of responsibility, where every thought becomes a seed, every action becomes a direction, and every intention shapes destiny. To explain this eternal truth, Krishna once spoke to his closest friend. One quiet evening in Dwarka, as the sun dipped into the ocean, Krishna sat beside his friend Sudama. Sudama's life had been simple, honest, yet filled with struggle. With folded hand and a heavy heart, he asked, Krishna, if karma is just, why does pain visit those who walk the path of righteousness? Krishna did not answer immediately. Instead, he picked up a dry leaf and placed it gently on flowing water. Sudama, Krishna said calmly, the river does not push the leaf moves because of its own weight and shape. Sudama watched silently. Your life, Krishna continued, flows the same way, carrying impressions of actions done not only today but long before today. Sudama's voice trembled. Then are we prisoner of karma? Krishna smiled and drew a circle in the sand. This is the wheel of karma, he said. It turns because of desire and attachment. Then, with his finger, Krishna broke the circle. When action is done as duty without hunger for reward, the wheel loses its power. Krishna looked straight into Sudama's eyes and said, suffering does not always mean punishment. Often it means clearing. But remember, old karma may knock at your door, yet new karma is created only if you invite it. Sudama asked softly, how does one live without creating more karma? Krishna replied, act with sincerity, accept results with grace, learn without bitterness, serve without expectation. Krishna then narrated a story. There once lived an archer who focused only on his aim, not on applaud, not on reward, not even on success. He released the arrow and stood still. That archer, Krishna said, was free even before the arrow landed. Sudama understood. Freedom was not about escaping life, it was about how one lived within it. Krishna placed his hand on Sudama's heart and said, karma decides the situation. Consciousness decides suffering or peace. You cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to stand steady in the ocean. That day, Sudama's circumstances remained the same, but his burden disappeared because when awakening awakens, karma stops being a chain and becomes a teacher. Karma never asks you who you are, it responds only to how you act. And Lord Krishna assures us, when action is pure and attachment is dropped, karma bows and liberation begins. Jai Shri Krishna.